After much confusion and controversy, the Election Commission announced Delhi's voter turnout finally late on Sunday evening at 62.5% or thereabouts. This is, of course, about 5% lower than the 2015 turnout. Many analysts feel that the 2015 turnout was high for a number of reasons. One, there was a lot of enthusiasm with a new party really on the scene with the Aam Aadmi Party. And Delhi, which is traditionally apathetic towards elections, has gone back into its comfort zone of roughly about 62% of the population coming out to cast their ballot. This is the same number of people who reportedly also came out in the May 2019 election. The Aam Aadmi Party, of course, has raised doubts over the Election Commission's role in not announcing these numbers on time. The Election Commission said that they had delayed the turnout figures primarily because they were doing a final tally and wanted to be accurate. The Aam Aadmi Party has been raising concerns about EVM security, for example. This especially after all exit polls on Saturday evening, the 8th when Delhi polled, essentially gave the Aam Aadmi Party a clear majority. Some even gave them a sweep of up to 68 seats. But the broad range, the consensus was that they would be winning somewhere between 46 to 48 and about 62 seats. That's the range that the Aam Aadmi Party is supposed to have in the Delhi Assembly. That, of course, didn't go down very well with the BJP. We saw that the BJP state chief, Manoj Tiwari, who's led the campaign in Delhi, come out and say that the exit polls would be proven wrong on the 11th and that the public should not then turn around, or the political party should not then turn around and blame the EVM. So, of course, much doubt as to why and on what basis the BJP is still seeming so confident, given that the same exit polls that had predicted the BJP's loss, the BJP's gain, for example, in the May 2019 election, or its loss in Chhattisgarh, they have been proven right time and time again in the recent polls. So, of course, much confusion over what will actually happen. However, the general consensus is that the Aam Aadmi Party will have a comfortable majority. I think it remains to be seen what will happen when the actual results are finally announced. If the Aam Aadmi Party does indeed win as per the exit poll statistics, I think the message is quite clear that the BJP that ran a campaign of polarization, of hate, of trying to drum up a nationalist frenzy, citing protests taking place in places like Shaheen Bagh as anti-national, trying to divide along community, religious, Hindu-Muslim lines, painting all protesters as pro-Muslim and therefore anti-national. I think if this result goes in favor of the Aam Aadmi Party, it's going to clearly indicate that that kind of politics has not made a dent. It will also indicate one more thing, which is that at the state level, as we have been seeing bear out in state after state assembly election that's taken place, that the Indian voter is now quite smart, and they say that they will vote differently at the national level and differently at the state level. So at the state level, it's a much more transactional vote. Which party in power is going to improve their day-to-day living and their day-to-day circumstance? Whether it's on the case of transport and safety, whether it's water and sanitation, whether it's electricity, what and who will deliver on these necessities. And I think the Delhi voter is clear about deciding, national politics on issues of greater national interest like nationalism and patriotism as separate from what really is going to make a value difference in their day-to-day life. And I think that's why the exit polls seem to indicate what they do. However, they were just exit polls and we'll have to wait till the final results are out on the 11th.